install the air filter. I do have the carburetor installed. All the hoses are all hooked up, cables are all hooked up, everything's ready to go there. And I was having a little bit of an issue with getting the air filter on. Right where it clamps, it has a rubber gasket that fits around there. So the rubber gasket goes between the filter housing and the snout that's on the inside that everything clamps to. And it was so grabby, it just kept messing up the that little bushing, rubber bushing, I guess would be a better way to put it. And so I just took a little bit of a dish soap and rubbed on the inside of that filter housing, and it slid right on. I was able to rotate a little bit to line it up, and went on much easier. There's a little tip for you. If you have issues with anything similar to that, you can remember to use a little bit of dish soap, and it should help get you out of a jam. So just make sure you get everything snug back up inside of there so you don't have any leaks and suck up dirt. Now we got that on there, we can put our intake hose on. So there's a little notch or a little bump on this filter box, and that's supposed to line up with that notch. And same thing on the carb side, there's two little bumps on the side, and they should line up with that notch and that notch. And once you do that, you know you have this thing in a proper orientation, right? And this could be something else that you might be able to use the dish soap on if you're having issues getting it back together. But this is going back together pretty easily, so I shouldn't need it. Alright. All my little notches line up with my tabs on both ends, so I know I'm in the right orientation. Now I can tighten up my clamps. Scoot you over here just a little bit. Just remember to snug up your clamps. You don't have to over tighten them because you don't want to crush the plastic that, you know, it's a plastic air box. You don't want to crush that. So just snug them up. Get them tight, but don't over tighten them. Alright, so here's my fuel lines for my gas tank. I'll grab that and get it put on. Get the hoses hooked back up. I don't remember, I think I got the hoses all right, but I need to check the video just to be sure. So I got the hoses on. They're on in the right orientation. Get my clamp back into place. Come on. Okie dokie. Put that into place. 2 screws go in the back here. Make sure it's shoved forward good. Put the filter cover back on. All right. Let's go ahead and give this a test start, see what we got. Hopefully everything's good. Just that idle a little bit. Sounds pretty good. Everything's idling pretty good. Idling better than it was. Smooth. Not popping like it was. Sorry guys, I'm moving around too much. Just trying to do a little cleanup and get stuff off of here so I can take it for a little scoot, and well, I'm done for tonight. As you can see, it's starting to get dark on me. Alright. So let's go grab the seat out of the shed. Get that put on there. Alright, the seat's not in the best of shape, but it works for the man. I think he uses this four-wheeler mostly to hunt with. I don't think he does much else with it. So this thing's got some age to it. I forgot what year it was. Sounds all right. Well, sounds like and acts like to me she's pretty good shape now. Carburetor's good. So tonight we put the air filter in. We pulled the carb off. We gave it a good clean in the ultrasonic cleaner. We put it back together. We reinstalled it. Took her for a test run, and she runs pretty daggone good. So hopefully you enjoyed the content. If so, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, send me some comments, let me know what you think. Be kind and help others when you can.